Sami did not hesitate to move, especially after a map appeared on the crystal pointing to an unknown location at the farthest reaches of the Forest of Colors. With the help of Egan the Firebird, Sami prepared to embark on a new adventure. The map led him to a strange desert where the sand glowed with colors under the moonlight. But this desert was not just a beautiful place. It was filled with traps and magical creatures hiding in the sand. As Sami cautiously walked, a huge creature appeared, resembling a dragon but made of colored sand. The creature tried to attack him, and its movement was very fast, putting Sami in a difficult position. Egan said, "This dragon is the guardian of the first gate. Use your wits to determine its weak point." Sami realized that the dragon attacked him whenever it saw its reflection on the sand. He covered some parts of the sand using the cloth he carried, which confused the dragon and gave Sami the chance to deliver precise blows with his magical dagger. After a long and thrilling battle, the dragon collapsed. The dragon's collapse revealed a key of the 7 colors used to open the first gate leading to the Star Gate. After crossing the desert, Sami reached a wondrous sea that sparkled as if stars were floating on its surface. Sami began searching for any clue and found floating boards containing strange symbols. He realized they referred to a specific order to follow to jump between the boards. Each wrong step resulted in opening powerful whirlpools trying to drag him. With intense focus and relying on his intelligence and the symbols he memorized from the magic book, Sami managed to cross. In the middle of the sea, luminous sea creatures resembling giant fish appeared to stop him. With Egan's help, who used his flaming wings to distract the creatures, Sami reached the other shore. On the other shore, he found a second crystal carrying additional power for his journey. Sami arrived at a huge castle that looked like it was made of mirrors. When he entered it, he noticed that everything moved backwards. Time, people, even the echo of his voice returned to him strangely. A mysterious character in the castle told him, "To pass, you must face your shadow." Sami's shadow appeared before him, but it wasn't ordinary. It spoke and fought with Sami's same skills and more. A legendary battle ensued between Sami and his shadow, where Sami literally had to overcome himself. Sami realized that strength wouldn't defeat the shadow, but understanding would. He stopped fighting and said, "You are part of me, but you are not me. I will use your weakness as motivation for strength." Then the shadow disappeared, opening a new gate to the final stage. Sami entered a strange area like nothing he had seen before. The sky was filled with moving stars, as if they were speaking to him. In the center of the place appeared the Star Gate, but it was closed, surrounded by a strong shield. Egan said, "To activate the gate, you must face enemies from different worlds." The gate began summoning creatures from worlds Sami had visited in his previous adventures. Fire and ice creatures appeared, then the sand dragon, even the shadow of the king he had defeated in the last part. The battle was the fiercest in his life. Sami used all the skills and weapons he had gathered throughout his adventures. He used the crystal to absorb negative energy from the shadows. He used his magical dagger to cut through the fire creatures. He relied on Egan to immobilize the icy creatures. When Sami defeated his last enemy, the gate finally opened, releasing a beam of light illuminating the place. When Sami entered the gate, he found himself in a world full of peace and purity. A huge entity of light appeared before him and said, "You have proven yourself worthy of bearing the legacy of the stars." The entity granted Sami a new crystal called the Heart of the Stars, symbolizing strength and wisdom. Sami returned to his village, but this time as a hero, not only protecting his village but the entire world.